Parents, what's the most absurd thing you found on your kid's social media? My daughter Emma is 15, and we have this agreement. I don't snoop, but she keeps her accounts public to family. It seemed like a good compromise until last Tuesday when I noticed she'd been unusually secretive with her phone. That night, while Emma was in the shower, her phone lit up with notifications. I'm not proud of it, but I peeked. What I saw made my stomach drop. There were dozens of comments from strangers praising her incredible transformation and asking about her recovery journey. I scrolled further and found a profile I'd never seen before. Not her main Instagram, but a separate account with over 2,000 followers. The bio read, 16-year-old leukemia survivor. Remission since January. Every day is a blessing. My hands started shaking. Emma never had leukemia. She'd never been seriously ill a day in her life. I scrolled through the posts and felt physically ill. There were photos of my daughter with a beanie covering her supposedly bald head, pictures in hospital gowns with captions about another round of treatment, even close-ups of her arm with what looked like an IV, but was clearly just tape and a tube from an old science project. The comments were heartbreaking. Other cancer patients sharing their stories, parents of sick children offering support, people sending prayers and virtual hugs, and Emma, my healthy, privileged daughter, was responding with detailed stories about treatments she'd never had and pain she'd never experienced. I must have been sitting there frozen for a long time because Emma's voice suddenly cut through my shock. Mom, what are you doing with my phone? I looked up, unsure what expression was on my face. What is this account? Why are you pretending to have cancer? Her face went through a series of emotions. Surprise, anger, defensiveness, before settling on a defiant sort of pride. It's not a big deal. Everyone does stuff like this. Everyone pretends to have life-threatening illnesses for attention from strangers. No, Emma, they don't. You don't understand. It's just role-playing. I'm raising awareness. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. By lying, by taking advantage of real people's sympathy, I've helped people. They tell me I inspire them. I make them feel less alone, under completely false pretenses. My voice was rising now. There are actual kids fighting for their lives, and you're, what, playing dress up with their suffering? Emma's eyes welled with tears, but I couldn't tell if they were genuine or part of her performance. You're making it sound terrible. Because it is terrible. This isn't like pretending to be a fictional character. You're exploiting real trauma. That night was a long one. We talked for hours about empathy, truth, and the real damage this kind of deception causes. I made her delete the account and write an apology without specifics to protect her identity that I posted in support groups to warn others. Emma's working through it.